Hey, enjoy the episode. We've got treasure hunting along the river, great finds, and we got a little tidbit about the Titanic. What? New Jersey, Titanic? Can't be related. Ah, fool you I will. Yes, it is. And stay tuned for your treasure hunting tip. Oh, this is a good one. Saves you money, saves you time. All right, gang, here you go. Watch it. Alright gang, here we are along the river, and we've had our first hit, and as you can see, it is a nice day, but it is actually cold. Anyway, got our second hit because, those of you new to the hobby know that sometimes you can get lost in your own little world. You're walking in the scenery, the quiet, lost in your thoughts, and you never think about turning on the camera. So far we found a 57 wheat cent, and then we found this coin, which I believe is a messed up penny. And it is so bright, I cannot tell if you're even getting a shot of it. I'll stick my finger by it. There you go. Anyway, that looks to be like a penny that's rougher for wear. But I want to wait until I get home to actually clean that one up, just out of curiosity. Anyway, stay tuned for more. And also talking about being lost in your thoughts, and while you're metal detecting, being serene and quiet and at rest. I got buzzed by a World War II airplane a little bit ago. You would think that Riser would turn on the camera, right? No. Anyway, if he happens to come back, we shall do so. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, gang. Well, I missed that airplane again. Well, I had a signal, I was digging it, and I had to choose. But I was well rewarded. Anyway, by the way, not really the tip, but quick tip. When you're doing a tidal area, start with the lowest point first and work your way up. You guys out there who are pros know it, but hey, you novices out there, yeah. So that way, as the tide's coming in, you're going up with it. Anyway, as you can tell, it's kind of gravelly out here, and I'm here we go. My little treasure. That there is a 1906 Indian, and I kind of was digging that one out, and as I was kind of hitting the rest of it right here, there's more signals. So maybe it has brothers. Would be nice. Anyway, stay tuned. Alright gang, I know I really want to get you some great footage, and it seems like every time I get a hit, an airplane goes by, I miss the airplane because I want to get the hit. So, yeah, well, we'll hear about the treasure anyway, and not so much about the airplanes, but it still would, yeah, I would like to show you the airplanes. The airplanes are neat. Must be an air show somewhere, Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, because there's a whole lot of old vintage airplanes going over that, yeah, that's got to be a grouping or gathering of them somewheres. And, yeah, I even got tricked once. Motorcycle was up on the highway, and yeah, I got the camera ready. Not an airplane. Anyway, why did I just turn you back on? Well, I told you that the Indian, might have a brother. Well, it doesn't. It has an uncle. And there it is. Ah. So, yeah. Looks like I'm going to be stuck in this one spot for a while. Anyway, there will be more to come, I am sure. So, stay tuned. This is getting kind of crazy. I will not be leaving this 5-foot area probably ever. Anyway, got all the coins there. And I'm still not done this site yet. Don't you worry, we will be back filling these holes. Always, always fill in your holes. Anyway, so I came over here, buy my old Pro Scan. I'm ready about to pick it up, get back to work, and right next to it. There's a penny. See that? Didn't you need a... Oh, that's a wheat penny of some sort there. Didn't need the metal detector for that one. I almost put it on top of it. That's the way it goes. See if we can get a quick date. I think it says 42. I'm trying to rack my brain for a second. I thought 42 would have been a steel penny. I don't know. But there'll be time to look at it when we get home. Anyway, more to come. Alright folks, guess what? Yeah, you're getting good. Yep, we missed another airplane. But yeah, I'm going to kind of let that go now, I guess, because we're finding stuff. Well, maybe. This time, yeah, maybe not. But wait a minute. It's got a good color. It's got a good color. No, that's a shotgun shell. Ah, yay. But hey, that was exciting to see that color pop out on the ground. Not as exciting after covering it off, but still got the old blood going. More to come. We're still in that same spot. I did cover in my holes quite a bit. I'll probably just kind of scrape them around a little bit, make them a little bit more pretty. But stay tuned. Alright gang, more to show. Well, you may not be able to see it, but that is an overly worn Indian. I can only really identify it by the reef and 1 cent on the back. The front is completely worn. Still cool though. Having a great day. And I probably still got several hours to go. The tide hasn't even budged yet, so that's a good sign. I'm going to be out here as long as I can do it. Alright gang, stay tuned. Oh, is that an airplane? Wait a minute. No. That sounds like a modern plane. But I'll still try to grab you an airplane. Next time one of those World War II planes fly over, I'll promise I'll stop what I'm doing and I will actually shoot it this time. Not shoot it, but I mean take pictures of. Yeah. Anyway, stay tuned. Alright gang, here we are with another find. And this time looks like just a wheat penny. Best I can make out of it is from 1929. And we'll see the wheat part. And hey, having a great day. More to come. Alright, you creek explorers. Sometimes you don't even need a metal detector. Again, laying right up on the ground. I don't know what it is. It's a little too far gone. If I was to guess, I would say it was a buffalo nickel. But I'll wait and get it home and we'll clean it up a little bit and see what we got. More to come. Alright gang, well, this is as far as we dare go. This looks like knee deep or worse. And being December, that is no fun. But this does look promising for the springtime. You can see some bottles in there. I'd actually have to get close to them and figure out how old they are. Got bits of an old boat down here. But yeah, that's going to be warmer weather stuff. And even out here we got remnants of a boat. But yeah, looks like as far as going any further up that way, yeah, I think that's going to have to wait. Alright, we're on our way back, but we will still hunt on the way back. So stay tuned. Alright gang, well, first one of those today, which is oh so shocking. Usually around the creek banks and whatnot, usually you find quite a few. But yep, that's our first Coke bottle for today. I think we're going to leave that for somebody else because it's busted on the other side. But we are still working our way back. Haven't found too much. Found a couple pennies that were pretty much worn, like almost unidentifiably worn. So nothing too much on the way back, but hey, I still got some time there. So stay tuned. Alright gang, well, true to form, those of you who've been paying attention, I find more clock bits, I think, anybody else on the planet. But anyway, they should be good for the brass bucket anyway. One day we'll do a little tip about sorting your recyclable stuff. But that's in the future. Anyway, we'll throw it in the pocket and we'll keep on going. Alright, well, this site took a toll on me, but I took a toll on it. Hey, when we get back home, we'll do a relic and coin review, and maybe, might be tomorrow, because, yeah, I promised the missus that I would stop at the store. Now, some of you treasure hunters know your public appearance after treasure hunting isn't the world's best. But, yeah, I'm sure the supermarket people aren't really going to like that too much. Oh well. Alright gang, here we go. Well, minutia. Minutia is a small but relevant detail of a broader topic. And my brain functions on these tidbits of information. So, laying in bed last night, I was just thinking about the Titanic, thinking about the passengers, oh, the horror, and everything else. And I got to wondering if there was anybody kind of local to me that perished on the Titanic. And strangely enough, there is. So right now we're headed about an hour away to go visit a grave of Frederick Sutton. And there'll be more tidbits on your screen for Frederick Sutton, but it seems like he was pretty well to do and that he was a guy in real estate and also had a little bit to do with the establishment of Wildwood, New Jersey, you know, the seaside resort there. So, we're going to go see what his grave looks like and see if it says anything about the Titanic. Ah, that sounds exciting. Hey, stay tuned. Here we go. Well, I had to wait for the red light, but here we go. We're going now. From what little research I've done already, he may not be buried there. He may have been actually buried at sea. And even though he was a first-class passenger, the White Star Line actually stopped at some point burying people at sea because of estate issues. Wasn't that jolly enough? So anyway, we're headed to go see his burial marker. Like I said, it's not buried there, but the family, for peace of mind, did erect a tombstone. So we're going to go check it out. Hey, stay tuned. There's going to be more tidbits to follow. And here we are at the Haddonfield Baptist Cemetery. And it seems this was easier than anything. It's right behind the building there. There's Route 41 out in the street. There's the treasure hunting mobile. And it's also known as King's Highway. That's a very old route, but that's a story from some other day. But anyway, here we found the Sutton grave marker. See Sutton, and hopefully this will come out for you folks, but here is Frederick Sutton, and it says here, born June the 18th, 1850, died April the 15th, 1912, which of course is the sinking of the Titanic. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Alright gang, more to come. Stay tuned. Alright gang, today we're going to talk about batteries. Batteries, that's right. If you have a metal detector, and you should, you use batteries. Until they invent a solar-powered metal detector, you're stuck with them. But probably not these. Let me tell you what these are. These are rechargeable batteries. Now, sometimes you'll buy the manufacturer's rechargeable battery. That's okay. However, you're going to be shelling out 80, 90 bucks. That's not fun. Or some novices will go out there and spend $8 to $10 on regular batteries. That's not fun, especially if you go often, as you should. That could get expensive. So, very, very quick tip. Here's your solution. Ready? Those rechargeables. Just how much they'll save you? I will say, for an example, the White's machine that I use, shots fired. The White's machine that I use these for lasts typically, that machine I believe, for 40 hours of use. Not to tattletale myself how often I go, but that would last me probably about a couple of weeks. So every other week I'd have to buy new batteries. That is not fun. These, however, are fun. Because, shots fired again. Oh, they missed. Anyway, these will set you back 20 bucks for an 8-pack. And currently, the ones I have here are 2 years old. Now you can check them. Do check them. Because you do want to replace them every so often, especially if they show any kind of sign of corrosion or they're just simply not holding their charge no more. But these so far are fine, and they are 2 years old. So what we got is a set in the pack, a set being charged. Saves you time, saves you money in the long run. That's it. Easy, quick tip. So remember, pack on charge, pack in your machine. Always be prepared. All right, gang, that's all we got. Hey, check out the links and click like, click subscribe, click whatever's down there. You explore. Click. Again, this week it is mild. I am wearing a short sleeve shirt, and we are 2 weeks away from Christmas. Another airplane. It's not one of those World War II airplanes that we were talking about earlier in the week, but it's an airplane. Somewheres. I hear it. Anyway.